Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In this lesson we are going to talk about patterns, sequences. So if the pattern is increasing by a constant number, such as this one, plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or if it is decreasing by a constant number, like this question, this pattern, minus 2 minus 2 minus 2, we call those patterns as numeric patterns. Or this can be called as linear patterns, sequences. So you can call both, like sequence too, sequences. All right, so if there is addition or subtraction, we call them as linear patterns or sequences. But if you have multiplication or division, like those two patterns, we will call those two of them as geometric patterns or sequences. All right, so let's have a look at this sequence. When you look at the sequence, you see each term is coming from the sum of last two terms. See, for example, 8 is 5 plus 3, 5 is 3 plus 2, 3 is 2 plus 1, and 1 is 1 plus, 2 is 1 plus 1, and 1 is 0 plus 1. All right, when you look at there, when you come across like this question, the sequence, this is going to call as Fibonacci sequence. This is a very special sequence. So when they ask you next 2 or 3 terms, what you do, you just add those two to find the next one. That will be 13, and add this 2 to find next one. The next one is going to be 21, and for the next one, add them up. That will be 34. All right, it goes to infinity. Now let's have a look at those patterns, sequences. See, 1, 4, 9, 16. So now look, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. See, 1 square 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So the rule for this one is n square. Rule is R, and n is any letter. It doesn't need to be n. It can be any letter. You can put the x square, y square, z square. It is up to you. All right, may I put n square. So, and when you look at this one, look, 1, 8, 27, 64. So 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cubes, 4 cubes. Right, 1 cube 1, 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, 4 cube 64. And the rule for this one is going to be n cube. All right, now so far I tried to show you special patterns, sequences. So now in previous question, if you remember, I told you rule is n cube n square and I got from the numbers. But sometimes we are going to have linear sequence, numeric sequence, numeric pattern. How do you find the rule of this one, the general formula of this one? I'm going to show you by two methods. This one, the first one I don't know if you find in any books, but the second one you're going to find in all the books when you open the topic about this topic patterns. All right, now, so the first method, listen properly. So look, let's say Tn, term and general formula equals to. Now you are going to find the difference between them, constant difference. Plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. All right, so the constant difference between them times n, the letter, any letter, and then come to first term. First term is 1. Is the first term bigger or less than the constant difference? It is less. Put negative, less. If it was bigger, you would put positive, right? So, and how much is less than the constant difference? 4, right? That's going to be my general formula. And the question is asking me term 40. You just write term 40 equals to, put 40 instead of n. 5 times 40 minus 4. That will give me 200 minus 4, which is going to be 196. All right, now the second method is going to be from the formula. The formula is Tn equals to, general formula equals to term 1 plus n minus 1 times d, the constant difference. So in some books they may show you like this: an equals to a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So I put t there to represent term. Okay, in some books you can see this, in some books you can see that. All right, it doesn't matter as long as you use that one in correct way. So Tn equals to the first term 1 plus n minus 1 times the difference between them, constant difference, is plus 5 plus a positive 5, and open this bracket. That will give you 1 plus 5n minus 4, 5. So from there you can do operation with those two numbers. 5n will stay the same. 1 minus 5 will be 5 negative 4. See, the general formula is 5n minus 4. So the question is asking me, what is term 40? Same story, you just take 40, put instead of n. That will be 200 minus 4, which is 196. All right, and it is up to you to use whether this method or previous method. Right, now let's have a look at this question. Negative 27, negative 22, negative 17, negative 12. What is the general formula and term 30? So you are going to find the difference, constant difference between them first. If you are confusing what is the constant difference between them, just take any number from the pattern, any number, let's say this, negative 17, and subtract the previous number from this number. Any of them, if you choose this, you are going to say negative 12 minus negative 17. Now I got this one, negative 17 minus negative 22. From there, that will be positive. Negative 17 plus 22 will be positive 5. That means the number is, the pattern is increasing by 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. Alright, please don't confuse when you have like this negative. Some students are confusing. So the first method was like that. Tn, the rule, equals to constant difference times a letter n. So then you come to the first term. Is the first term bigger or less than the constant difference? Less than. And then how much? Yeah, 32. Because look, if you want to find the difference between them, you do like that. 5 minus negative 27, which is going to be 5 plus 27, which is 32. So 32 is smaller than the constant difference. Alright, now I need to find term 30. Term 30 equals to 5 times 30 minus 32. From there, I will get 150 minus 32. That will give me 118. Alright, now let's solve the same question by the second method. The second method was from the formula. The formula was Tn equals to the first term, negative 27, plus n minus 1 times the constant difference, which is 5. Open the bracket. That will give me negative 27 plus 5 and minus 5. So negative 27 negative 5 will give you negative 32. 5n is going to be the same, minus 32. See, I got the same formula. Then you're going to put this 30 instead of n. Remember, I did it in previous solution already. Term 30 was 118. 30 times 5, it was 150. Minus 32, 118. Alright, now sometimes we are going to have like this questions. So when you try to find the constant difference, you won't be able to find the constant difference. I mean, it's going to be interesting answers for each of them. When you say this minus this, you will get some numbers, and this minus some other numbers. Anyway, leave that one now. So now what you do, you are going to think now individually for each question separately. I mean each pattern number. So I will start from the first one. I can see while the top one, by the way, if the question was asking you like next 2-3 terms, it was easy. You wouldn't do anything, because look, this top is increasing by 1. The next one is going to be 5. The other one is going to be 6, 7, and the top is increasing by 1 too, which is going to be 6, 7, 8. All right, if the question was asking you next 2-3 terms, you will find like this. But the question is asking for you the general formula and term 20. How do you find? Now I'm going to deal with the first one first. I can see while the first one is 1, the top one is 1, the bottom is 2. How can it be? I will try now numbers. If I say this one is n, this will be n plus 1. I'm going to try this rule for other numbers. If I get correct answer for all of them, that means my rule will be n over n plus 1. So let's try now n plus 1. See, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, that's correct for this one. Let's try for this n plus 1. 3 plus 1 4. Oh, all right, it is correct for this one too. And let's check for the last one. 4 plus 1 5. Okay, my general formula is going to be n over n plus 1, and the term 20 will give me 20 over 20 plus 1, which is going to be 20 over 21. Alright, now let's have a look at this question. 1 over 3, 2 over 5, 3 over 7, 4 over 9. Now I'm going to try to find the connection between top and bottom. What is the connection between them? So let's try now. Try to find. I will say n for the top number, and for bottom, what can it be? N plus 2 can be. When I try n over n plus 2 for the other numbers, if I get those numbers from the formula, that's going to be my formula. Otherwise, I will try to do something else. So let's try now. So n plus 2, n 2, 2 plus 2, 4. Oh, but it is 5. See, while n is 2, n plus 2 will be 4, but it is 5. That means this is wrong. So now let me think something else. What can I think? What can I think? So I can think that n 2n plus 1. Yeah, let's try that. So while n is 1, 2n plus 1 is going to be 3, right? Let's try that. 2n plus 1. So while n is 2, 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. Oh, right. For this it is right. Let's try for the next one. Sometimes it can be right for 2 of them, and for third one it can be wrong. I need to try for this one. If you have more number, try for all the other ones too, in case to not make mistake. So that will be 3 times 2 plus 1, 7. Oh, that's right. This one. 4 times 2 plus 1, 9. Okay, that's now going to be my formula. Tn equals to n over 2n plus 1. So the question is asking, what is term 25? That will be 25 over 2 times 25 plus 1, which is 25 over 50 plus 1. That will give me 25 over 51. This is going to be your final answer. So right now I have one last question for you for this lesson. So I'm not going to write the question, I will read for you, and I wrote the 3 terms there already. The question is asking that 3 consecutive terms of a sequence are 2x minus 3, 5x plus 2, and x minus 7. The formula for the general term is linear. Determine the value of x and the 3 terms. See, that is important. The formula for the general term is linear, numeric. So what does it mean? It means that you have a constant difference, and you're going to solve the question from there. So how do we solve? If there is constant difference, that means when I subtract this from this and this from this, they will be the same. Remember, constant difference. We take one number, subtract the previous number from that to find the constant difference. So that will be x minus 7 minus this expression, 5x plus 2 equals to 5x plus 2 minus 2x minus 3. Alright, open the bracket. See, there is negative sign there. That will give me x minus 7 minus 5x minus 2 equals to 5x plus 2 minus 2x plus 3. From there I will get negative 4x negative 9 equals to 3x plus 5. So now we are going to choose one side for the unknown, one side for the numbers. I want to choose this side for unknown, this side for the unknown, and for the numbers. What I do is that I'm going to take this one to the other side as positive and this one to the other side as negative. That will give me negative 9 negative 5 equals to 3 plus 4 3x plus 4x. So let me continue from there. That will be 7x equals to negative 14, right? This one will go to the other side as division. X will be negative 2. So I got the value of x as negative 2. So just take negative 2, put instead of x. That will be negative 2 times negative 2, negative 4. Negative 4, negative 3, negative 7. This is my first term. So 5 times negative 2, negative 10. Negative 10 plus 2 will be negative 8. And negative 2, negative 7 will be negative 9. If you want to find next to 3 terms, see, look there, 7, 8, 9, negative 10, negative 11, and it goes like this. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.